How do we determine if we are in a buyer's or a seller's market? We hear the terms buyer's market and seller's market all the time, even outside of real estate. But what do these terms mean and how are they decided? Hi, it's Mike Bryant with the Bryant-Ferguson Group, and let's talk about this subject. A real estate market is driven by the law of economics, supply and demand. A seller's market is called that when sellers have an edge due to low supply of homes available. Conversely, a buyer's market is determined when there is lower demand and a larger supply of homes. Remember back in 2008, 2012, during the so-called Great Recession? This was largely a real estate recession as the financial markets collapsed and real estate values shrunk. Why was this? Because mortgage lenders suddenly tightened their lending parameters, squelching demand, and many homes went into foreclosure as too many homeowners were over-leveraged. Home values plummeted because the demand dropped off while supply went through the roof. Traditionally, we use a data point called MSI, or month's supply of inventory. This is also known as the absorption rate. The MSI measures if we are in a seller's market, a balanced market, or a buyer's market. It is an estimate of how long it will take for all of the market's homes to be sold or absorbed based on how many homes are currently on the market. The real estate market is considered balanced when we have between 5 and 7 months of inventory on hand. Less than 5 months inventory would be considered a seller's market, and more than 7 months inventory, we would call that a buyer's market. Let's say that in our community, 100 homes sold in the past 90 days. With a current active inventory of 75 homes, we can calculate our MSI as follows. 100 home sales divided by 3 months equals 33 homes sold per month. 75 homes available divided by 33 homes is an MSI of 2.25. This would be a very strong seller's market with just over 2 months supply on hand. It also should be noted here that these MSI numbers vary widely in different parts of the country, in different cities, and even down to the subdivision level. Moving forward here on a quarterly basis, I will be parsing the numbers for you in the form of a market update. We will be looking at Kansas City as a whole and individual communities and subdivisions that we focus a lot of our attention on. Overall, in Kansas City, we've been in a strong seller's market since about early 2014. The historically low interest rates we are currently experiencing are continuing to drive demand, although supply has been really low, especially during the pandemic. So our MSI numbers currently are below 1.0 in some areas. I will provide an update in the next week on what our exact numbers are in Kansas City. Stay tuned here and we will post market updates as we get additional numbers each month. Knowing your market's MSI helps you to gauge the overall strength of the real estate marketplace, which can help you in many ways whether you are a buyer, a seller, or both. Until the next time, this is Mike Bryant with the Bryant-Ferguson Group, authentic, local.